I think my first question to you concerns yesterday, Mr. Malema. Mr. de Klerk is not new to the National Assembly. He was the Deputy President of the Republic. That we can't deny. He was there in the Mbeki days. He was there in the Zuma days. Why do you take this posture right now? Why didn't you try and kick him out of the National Assembly, say, 10 years ago? There are conversations on social media, and some people are saying that the EFF is posturing, they've run out of political ideas, you're using Mr. de Klerk as a flag. Why didn't you deal with this much earlier in your career?
Yeah, firstly, the people who speak on the social media and say you are posturing, they've said that since you arrived in the parliament. Every time I took up an issue, they will say we are posturing. It doesn't matter how long it takes for you to report crime. So if a person goes and reports crime after 5 years, we shouldn't say, no, why after 5 years? Why? It doesn't arise. But in Mr. de Klerk's case, it arises because on Monday, or the day, the 2nd of February, where he announced Mandela's release, he had an interview with the SABC and said apartheid was not crime against humanity. And we were told that we must reconcile, we must forgive and forget. And all along as Mr. de Klerk was making his way into Parliament, we thought it is that process of reconciliation. But for him to come and show us a middle finger and say to us that apartheid was not a crime against humanity, it means this person has got no regrets. It means he doesn't deserve a place in a democratic parliament and democratic South Africa. Hence, our actions yesterday. They were provoked by him saying apartheid was not crime against humanity. He didn't do it during Mbeki's era. He didn't do it during Zuma's era. Now he's got his ICEBOY as a president, and he thinks he can undermine us because he controls Cyril. They've got a special relationship with Cyril. They've got whatever files they have on Cyril. They've got nothing to do with us. Their undermining of Cyril must never undermine us. We are not going to allow Cyril's proximity to them to allow them to undermine us. De Klerk is speaking this way because he can see there is no leadership in this country. It is his voice, who has been running in the 80s, who has been running they've been running in the 70s. Cyril from school, he went to work for the Oppenheimers. They've always had him. And that's why today their boy is in charge. They think they can undermine us. We're not going to allow that nonsense.
You just called President Cyril Ramaphosa the ICEBOY of de Klerk,
yes,
in front of half the press of the Republic
yes,
of South Africa.
Yes, that's why they don't regard him. You ask the question, why not under Mbeki? Why not under Zuma? Why today? We say to you, we acted this way today because he said the things he said under Ramaphosa's leadership. Why does he say that? Because he undermines Ramaphosa. You will not have done that under Zuma. You will not have done that under Mbeki. He's got no files on him. He has never managed them. None of his forces have never managed it. So they've managed this one, and they've got no respect for him. That's why they think they can ill-treat us the same way they did before 1994. If you see the white arrogance in corporate today, if you see white arrogance in the banks, in the financial sector today, under this leadership, we've never seen anything like this since 1994, where gains of 1994 are just reversed like that, right in front of our face, because the man who's in charge of this country is their boy. They control him. They gave him almost $1 billion to become a president of the ANC. That's why they can do as they wish. But the EFF is there to tell them, not with our country. We've never taken money of white capital, neither have we taken money from anyone. We do the way we want because we're guided by the Constitution, not because we're controlled by Stellenbosch or anyone.